This is the Popplet website. You can also open Popplet on your iPad and use it in the app. If you go here, try it out, you can go there and it'll give you a demo of how to make a Popplet. And then you can also sign up or log in. If you sign up or log in, it'll give you the options. You have the option of making 5 Popplets for free, or you can also pay to make many more than 5. And then if you go to public Popplets, this is what the home screen will bring you to, Popplet. It'll say hello and whatever name you give it. But if you go to public Popplets, it'll give you examples of other Popplets people have made, and then you'll see the different uses you can do with them. You can use Popplets to create timelines, flowcharts. You can do it as different kinds of maps of connecting things. Like here's one connecting the digestive system, and you have your little tools here where you can zoom in, have a closer look, or you can zoom in to have a overall view. And then if you go back to the home button, the home button will take you where you have your options again. Here, if you go to your Popplets, this is where you'll go where you can create Popplets. If you go to make a new Popplet, it'll bring you to this, and then of course it'll tell you how many you have left, and that's how many I have left of the free. And it'll let you pick a title and pick a color for your title. But I've already had one made, so here I have one called Weather. So I'm going to change the title color. So if you go here, you can change the title color. I'm going to keep it blue. And then of course you have your zoom in, your zoom out buttons, and these little boxes here. The boxes are actually called popples. The whole thing as a whole is called a Popplet. So each box is a popple. So I already have one on types of weather. And then if I go here, this is the settings button, and here you'll find, here I can make a new popple. So if I want to add a box if I want, or make a new popple, I'll just click on this button. And then if I want to save it, I'll go here, and then I can edit. So if I did something and I want to undo it, I'll press the undo button. Organize. This is where you can organize your popple into different organizations. So you can have your boxes aligned horizontally or have them done in columns. You can also add content like YouTube videos in there. And then you can view it in like a presentation mode. You can also export it and do it as a PDF. Labs. This Popplet permissions, this is where you'll pick one. You can have your popples can be edited by other creators, or your popples can be edited by any collaborator. Alright, we go back here. Then you have your Popplet linker, the link to your Popplet. You can duplicate your Popplet, and you can also print out your Popplet. But of course, your Popplet can be saved on your computer or your Popplet, as long as you don't plan to make more than 5. You can keep your Popplet in your little library. When you go back to the home page, it'll stay right there. So I'm going to click New Popple, and I've added a box. And I'm going to drag my box over here, and I'm going to connect it to tornadoes. And then if I click in the background, it will move around the Popplet for me. So I'm going to click on the box, move the popple, and I'm going to connect my popple to tornadoes. And then this box will let me change the outline, so I can make the outline pink. And then here, this A will let me type, so I'm going to say characteristics of tornadoes: high winds, rain, and hail. And then also, if I go over here, it'll let me do a little drawing tool, and then I can pick a color, and I can do a little picture. And then this button lets you upload videos or pictures from your computer or another website like YouTube. You can do the videos, or you can do pictures from your actual computer or device. and then put your own pictures in there. And then if I want to, I can also create a new Popple by clicking on another Popple, and then click this button here. It'll let me create a whole entire new Popple that way as well, instead of going back to the settings button. And then I have the hurricanes, and if I go back to the hurricanes, I can adjust the size of what I want the Popple to be by clicking on these arrows here. So I can make it smaller, bigger, however big I want it to be. And of course I can move the Popples all around different ways and make the lines connect in different angles. So I can make my Popple in any kind of organization I want. And that's about it. And when you're ready to log out, you just press log out. And then you can also go back to the Completely Popple website, and then when you log in again, your Popple should still be there, right where you left it. So I logged in once again, and then I go to your Popplets, and my Popple is still right there, and when I click on it, my Popple is right where I left it. So you can use it for the create maps or different kinds of charts or connecting things. I usually like to use it for like creating different kinds of mapping things, and they're actually fun and really great to use. They also make timelines too. But that there is Popplet, and I definitely think you should try it out. It's a really great website to use,